whatever you want to call me, it doesn't bother me. But today we are going to do a reading on who is coming towards you in love. Now, I have 3 piles to choose from. You can sit and pause the video if you need time, but we are going to go right into it. So for pile 1, we have the Knight of Wands with the Angel Aura Amethyst. Then we have the King of Wands with the Rose Quartz. And we have the 6 of Pentacles with the, oh God, I can't remember what the stone is. It starts with a P. It has crystal druzy in it. I got it. It has to do with abundance. So go ahead and choose your pile and we will get right into it. Hello, pile 1. If you chose the Knight of Wands or the Angel Aura Amethyst, this is your reading. Welcome, welcome everyone. Basically what I get from this card with the Knight of Wands is someone who's very passionately rushing towards you. There's someone who knows what they want and they go after what they want, but sometimes they don't usually have a plan. You know, the Knight of Wands just kind of like charges in, rushing in. Not like the Knight of Swords with like logic. This is more of like with passion and determination and drive. It's like I'm seeing that one part in the notebook where he's saying, when I see it, I just love it. I just gotta have it. And so this is kind of the energy that I'm picking up from this person. Amethyst does connect to like the spiritual realm. It does connect to like your intuition and the crown chakra. And so I feel like this person and you have some kind of connection that you feel like you can't let this person go. And it's kind of fitting because the song I channeled for you guys is Write It by Regard. It's a very lustful energy. This person and you can kind of be in like a hot and cold cycle, although it's like very, very passionate and maybe you don't hear from them for a little bit and then it's very, very passionate again. But it feels like between the passion, there's like this wall. There's a wall between you guys. You're not sure how to move things forward. This person's wanting you to drop your defenses and let them in, and they want to like allow you to be vulnerable, but they don't know how to do that. And they also want to be vulnerable with you. Like they want to lose all inhibition with you. And it seems like you're both addicted to the way that this connection feels to each other. So that's kind of what I was getting from this energy. I'm actually kind of curious to see if this is going to turn into a spicy reading just because of the energy that I'm picking up on so far. So we're going to move that out there. I'm going to use the True Emotional Oracle card deck. I just want to see what comes out. All right, Spirit. Who's coming towards my pile number 1? Who's coming towards my pile number 1? What is their true desires with pile number 1? Please let me know, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. Secluded. So it feels like this person is someone who is a recluse. They don't really see a lot of people. It's like when they see one person that they feel like is theirs, that's the person. Crazy, obsessed, won't let go. Okay, Spirit. GPS. Oh, I got 2 in 1 there. Sex addiction, yeah. Blocked. Oh, you can't see it. Okay. All right. Thanks for the patience there. Oh, shit. Okay, so with this person, it feels like you kind of turned your back a little bit just because you're tired of the hot and cold. This person and you have been going through this cycle for a while, and I feel like you are still holding on even though you've turned your back. You're like, I want something more than what it is that I'm getting, but you still feel this connection. I definitely feel like there's some reflection happening here. I don't know if you blocked them or not, but I definitely see someone who you've kind of been ignoring their messages or something along those lines. Or perhaps you just don't talk a lot. Perhaps they blocked you. But I'm picking up on whoever this person I'm channeling is like there's a lack of communication or not a lot of communication. And there's some kind of truth or discovery happening of like a spicy addiction, you know what I'm saying? Of like where you guys are addicted to each other in the spicy, and there's not much more other than that. This person won't let go, but I feel like there's something that has to do with like a mom figure of like someone who's overbearing, and they don't trust women figures. So when it comes to that, when it comes to love and women, they are very closed off, and they're very blocked off from like their own divine feminine, which, you know, divine feminine doesn't have to be like a female, right? Divine feminine is your emotion, it's your intuition, it's your creativity. And so they're very blocked off from it because the divine feminines that they have experienced in their life, they tend to be more in their masculine, and it can be very controlling. And so they are afraid of love because they've never had love like the way it's supposed to be. GPS is here. This does indicate like someone who was on your journey, like a part of your journey, and they're ashamed of their player ways of like, I feel like in the past they were someone who would sleep with a lot of people, and so they are very ashamed, and they know that they were wrong, and they're kicking themselves for it. This person I'm seeing is like, they are very emotional, but they hide it very well. And so when they recluse and they pull back, it's because they are feeling guilt, or they are feeling, it's like they get high off of your energy. Like they're feeling very depressed when they leave you, but they're afraid to say like, hey, I need help. Like, I'm sad, like I miss you, because they were never shown that type of energy as a child. And so they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to say, I miss you, I need you, because they've never needed anyone. And so this person is really having a hard time. They're having a hard time like committing, but they're having a hard time letting go. And that's not a you thing. That's not a you problem. That's a them problem. So there's no need to like be upset at yourself if you're like, you're not doing anything wrong, especially if you're keeping a boundary. So with that, let's get, what's the tea? What's going to happen? What's happening in this connection? What's about to transpire here? I don't know. Let's see. Reflecting. That's the second time. Like, look. Reflecting. It literally came out over it. Threatening, intimidated. Yeah, you intimidate them. They are coming to some kind of awareness that you intimidate them. Your love intimidates them, and I think you are too. Into you, great chemistry, great vibes. You know, the Knight of Wands talks about that, and Write It also talks about it. The song that I channeled for you guys. Fake flexing, acts rich, acts fancy, shows off. Okay, so they might not be rich, but I think that they are showing off to like show you that they are worthy of you. They don't really know how to do it emotionally, but they definitely know how to do it in the physical, and they'd be creeping on you. They'd be stalking you. If you did block them, they're watching you from a fake account. I wouldn't be surprised if a fake account came out. Always partying. Yeah. they have unhealthy habits in how they address their emotional discourse, which is sad. You know, if they were healing and healed, I would say, oof. I would say that this person was like your person, but I feel like this person is not healing. They're avoiding their own emotions, and they are, what's the word? It feels like they are trying to avoid like very sad emotions, and they're doing it in an unhealthy way. Rejected. Dirty offer, rejected. Ain't shit? Oh my God. Okay, well, there you have it. This person I feel like is going to come in. Dang it, Renee. I'm like trying to get it all nice, and then I just mess it up. Oh, you know what? I feel like that's how they feel about you. They try to like come in and they try to give you what it is you deserve, and then they mess up and then they beat themselves up over it. Okay, so they're going to come in with a dirty offer. I'm assuming friends with benefits, and you're going to say that ain't shit, and you're going to reject them. That's like literally. And then look at my deck. Look how it's sitting. Same shit, different day, and offer. It's going to be the same thing over and over again. And then they're going to cry over you. Okay. Well, there's not much you can do about that. They have to come in correct. I mean, if you want to have a friends with benefits situation, that's fine. Go ahead and do it. Like, do you, boo. Have fun. But don't expect them to give you a relationship, because they don't know how. They literally don't know how to give you a relationship. So that's the sad part here. I feel like you both know you want each other, but they just can't commit to it because they're so scared. And again, that's not a you thing. You're not their mama. Don't go and be their mama, you know? They need to be their own grown, emotionally mature person in order to be like the right person for you. All right. So we're going to get some cards from the Hidden Truth Oracle. Say what they want to say to you. What do you want to say to my pile one? What do you got to say? I'm becoming a better person. Okay, but you're not the best person you can be yet. So maybe in the future this person will be your person. My life is not together as it seems, which is funny because it came out over always partying and sex addiction. So I think we're aware that your life is not together, but just being near you is intoxicating, which came out over into you. You know, I can't make this stuff up. I really can't. Yeah. Anyways. I feel you leaving me behind. And I feel like that's why they're going to come in with a dirty offer. Because it's almost like if I give her something, maybe she won't leave me. When in reality, it's not what you deserve. You deserve better. I love you unconditionally. Act like it. The fuck? I'm afraid to contact you. Okay. I left you before you could leave me. Yeah, and that's that rejected thing. That's an avoidant thing. And I bury myself in work to forget you. Which is crazy because it came out underneath the fake flexing. Well then, I definitely feel like this person, they do have feelings for you. I'm not going to say they don't. And I feel like they want to give you what you deserve, but they just don't know how. And I don't see themselves like working quickly to become the person that deserves you. I feel like it's going to take time. I feel like you're going to be sitting there waiting for a while. And I feel like you're the person who doesn't wait for people. You're like, nah, it's the same thing over and over again. I can't keep doing the same cycle. I want to move forward from this. And it's really frustrating me that you can't just get your shit together. Which I feel like, this might be someone who will come back in the future who has become a better person. But I don't necessarily feel like it's going to be anytime soon. I feel like what they're going to give you is like a friends with benefits situationship kind of thing. And, you know, if that's for you, you want it, go ahead. But again, don't expect a relationship. I don't think it's going to happen. Like, nothing you can do is going to force them to want to be in a relationship with you. Like, they have to want that on their own. It's like you cannot nurture them enough. You cannot be like wifey material enough for them to commit. And so there's a need to kind of stop overdoing things, because they cannot equally give you what you deserve in return at this moment. Like, stop giving wifey privileges to a situationship. Okay, what is going to happen in the future, Spirit? What should my pile 1 do? Treasure, abundance is coming your way. Understanding, seek to know your partner. And leap of faith. It's time to take a chance. I feel like this is you taking a chance towards something else, though. I feel like you're going to take a chance towards understanding, like, yeah, because look, incompatibilities, it's not meant for you. Understanding who this person is at their core and believing them when they say what they say, like looking at their actions instead of what it is that they are saying. I hope that one day you can forgive me. Also, back a deck. I definitely understand where you're coming from on like why you might want to keep this person in your life, you know, but I definitely feel like the right person for you is going to come in as soon as you let go. Like, it's like the same thing over and over. Turning your back, same shit, different day. I hope you can forgive me. Like, understanding, like taking leaps of faith. So I feel like the person that's meant for you, especially with this abundance that's coming your way, is going to give you everything you deserve and more without you asking, without you waiting, without you being patient. Like, they're saying, like, let this person go because your person's coming in. Okay? So with that, we're going to do a charm reading. Know that this gets really loud, so you can turn down your volume if you need to. But I'm going to just go ahead and get into it. We got the smiley face. I think you guys nurture each other's inner child together. I think that with this smiley face that you both tend to get really happy in each other's energy. It's easier to be yourself with this person. I feel like you can be your like little silly self and move things the way you want to move them without structure or without like seriousness. And so I think that's a big reason on why you both like each other. I also have the owl. It's in reverse. We're not listening to our own wisdom. We're not listening to our own intuition. And I feel like there's some kind of lesson that's needing to be learned in this situation, but we're not learning it. And so we keep repeating it. Shooting star. It came out in upside down also. So this tells me that maybe this isn't what we wished for or hoped for. We're hoping for something more, but with this connection, I'm not necessarily feeling like that is what's going to happen in this connection. I do have the clock. To me, this talks about divine timing playing out in your love life, but I don't feel like, again, I don't necessarily feel like this is the person. It could be like this person could like heal and let go and come back, your person, in divine timing, but I think in this moment you're meant to experience something else. I also have the letters Y, Q, Z. I'm thinking of Queens, of Zed, the artist. Clarity is coming to mind. Why are you leaving me? Why are we doing this? Like the same thing over and over again. But that's what I have for you guys in today's pile for who is coming for you in love. I hope that it resonated. If you want your own private reading, you can book with me at moonlightdivine.com. Please remember, I'll never message you via DM or in the comments about a reading. I know that the right person's going to come to me regardless. So I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hello, pile 2. If you chose the King of Wands or the Rose Quartz Point, this is your reading. So the King of Wands is someone who's very driven, very determined. He's attractive. He's attracted. And the Rose Quartz definitely talks about someone who is connecting to their heart space. This one I feel like is going to be more spicy, but also more emotional than pile 1. And I'm kind of excited to see where it leads. So in the background of this card is the lion, which to me is connected to the strength card. It's tapping into that inner strength, that confidence. And with the red here, he's very grounded. So this person's very grounded in their own energy. They're very confident. They know their fire. They are driven to their fire, and they chase after that fire, okay? And I feel like that fire is you. So the channeled song I got for you guys is Back That Ass Up by I'm sorry, I'm just cackling. Back That Ass Up by Juvenile. So this person thinks that you are a baddie. They think all the men want you and all the girls are jealous of you. They also feel like you're a flirt. You have a lot of options. They like the way that you look at them. You like the way that they talk. That they like the way you talk to them. I can't talk today. I feel like this person, while they're confident, I think you choke them up. Like they have no words. So, they like the way you look at them. They also have fantasies about getting it in, if you know what I mean. And they have this possessive nature to you, and they are wanting to claim you. They want to claim you and say no, this is my person. You need to leave them alone. And it's very I want to say animalistic in nature. They don't get jealous really easily, but they want other people to know they're yours and you're theirs. It's kind of giving Daddy Dom energy, not gonna lie. But let's go ahead and start getting into your reading. I'm gonna start using the True Emotional deck just to see what's going on here in the energy. Spirit, give me some guidance on pile 2. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Give me some energy of pile 2. Who's this person coming towards them? Who's this person coming towards my pile 2? Please, Spirit. Oh my gosh, what's up with my cards today? They're all slippery. Oh, you're gonna be is what I heard. I'm sorry, I'm giggling like a little schoolgirl. So what is happening? What is happening to me? Okay, let's see. Who's this person coming towards my pile 2? Bad news. A thug? What the fuck? The fuck? Excuse me? This person might be really into rap culture. Family. Under pressure. Aw, okay. 2 more cards, Spirit. Oh, heck yeah. Okay. So this person might have been in a relationship that they are leaving or they have left. I'm definitely seeing someone who has been cheated on or hurt a lot in the past by a lot of other people. relationships, or perhaps maybe even like friends, family. Like it feels like this person's been screwed over a lot, and they cope with bad news with like this, you know. I definitely feel like they're leaving a situation that like they had built like some kind of stability or security that they've built for themselves, and now they're letting it go and freeing themselves from that. They have made this decision, but they are still under pressure from this past situation, and they're trying to like be happily single and focus on themselves, and are very career focused and trying to be stress free so that they don't bring their shit into a connection with you. I feel like if this person is holding you at a distance, it's because they don't want to bring in any emotional baggage because it's not fair to you. But it's almost like they cannot help being near you or being around you. They really adore you in that sense. And I feel like whoever this person is, oh yeah, legal matters. So this person might be getting divorced, because I did see married. So that's interesting. That's interesting. So they're getting out of a connection here. So let's go ahead and move on to what's the tea. What's the tea here, Spirit? What's going to happen in this connection? Who's this person moving towards pile 2? What they going to do? You know, I just heard in my head, What You Gonna Do by Little John. Groupie. Okay, they got a lot of people up in their energy. But I definitely see them not giving a fuck. They're more like moving into hustling energy, trying to get money, grabbing evidence for their divorce, apparently. Oh, so their ex is obsessive, dangerously toxic. They don't want to bring that baggage into your connection. They're trying to get proof so that they can let that person go for good and not bring that energy into it with you. I definitely see here fishing for comments. Okay, so they are someone who needs validation, and so they do like compliments and they'll take compliments, but I don't think they want that person. I think the person that they want is you, especially with the King of Wands and how attracted they are to you. And they have you on their brain a lot. Oh, look what I just saw creeping. They have you on their brain a lot, but they appreciate getting validation and comments of like how handsome they are, how beautiful they are. Like, yeah, ain't shit. Getting photo proof of ain't shit. Okay, so one more card, Spirit. Threatening. Oh, the ex is threatening. Yeah, I definitely feel like they don't want to bring you into this shit. Rejected. What's under rejected? Fake flexing. Okay. Yeah, they don't want to bring you into this bullshit from the ex. And so I feel like it's going to be time. I don't think that they're not attracted to you. I think they're very attracted to you. You know, I just heard in my head, not everything's about you. So don't take it personal if this person is literally taking their time, because not everything's about you. Like, they are going through some shit. They're going through very heavy toxic cycles that they are releasing and trying to let go of, and so they don't bring it into a connection with you. And I know that that can be a little disheartening, but understand that it's not you. You need to work on like the abandonment and feeling like you're not enough, because that's not the case in this connection. Okay, let's see what they want to say to you. Pile 2's person, what do you want to say to pile 2? What do you want to say? Ugh, my nose is itching. Oh shit. Oh shit. I can't stop thinking about you. Obsessing. So they have someone obsessing over them and they're obsessing over you. So this might be a person from the past that you separated. They ended up getting married. It does say like you and I were too young. So to me that indicates more of like we weren't healed enough. You don't have to be super young. It's like we weren't healed enough to be in a healthy relationship. I wish things could be different. Yeah, this person is hoping for a new start with you. Hoping that you haven't moved on. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Yeah, they're reminiscing over the past and like how things ended. I think that's what they're thinking about, is like how things ended. So many things remind me of you. Aww. You know what song just came to mind? Love on the Brain by Rihanna. You might want to go listen to that. So even though they're going through a divorce, I feel like they're confident. They think that they're not your person because you're too good for me. You're too good for me is what I keep hearing, but they can't help it. They're literally so obsessed with you, but they can't help it. They know that they're not it, but they want to be. I left before you could leave me. Y'all, I will wait for a sign from you. They're waiting for a sign that it's okay to move forward. That's a little crazy, guys. That's a little crazy. Just a little bit. Okay, 11:11 on the timer. So with that, I'm going to see what should pile 2 do moving forward. What's the advice? It's a fork in the road. A choice must be made. You need to make a choice on what it is that you want. Fresh start, new beginning. Be present. Okay, so you need to decide on whether this is for you or not. You cannot have one foot in and one foot out and have them be the determining factor, because this is a connection that's going to need a lot of work on both sides. So with the fresh start, it says that you decide if you want a fresh start, you need to be present in the moment. You cannot be thinking of potential. You cannot be thinking of the past. You cannot be thinking of like, are you guys going to be in a relationship? Are things going to be moving forward? Because this person has a lot of healing that they have to do. And I think that they can do it with you, but I think you need to let go of expectation with this connection. I think you need to let it flow. I think you need to be happy when you're together and don't take it personal when he's distant or she's distant. I think that there's a lot of lack of trust from this person for other people and for love because they've been cheated and hurt on in the past. I think that you're going to have to let go of the pain and heartbreak and hurt that this person's given you in the past as well. So that's what I have for your advice. We'll go ahead and get a charm bowl now. Do know that this does get loud, so if you're adverse to sounds that are loud, please turn down the volume. We are going to go ahead and get into it. All right, pile 2. What does pile 2 need to do? Need to know. Give me some advice, please, for pile 2. Okay. We have U and V. So maybe you be out in the sun a lot. This person's out in the sun. Maybe they have a outside job like landscaping, construction, etc. We have the sunflower. When I look at the sunflower, though, to me it indicates someone who is being drawn to your light because the sunflower grows only towards the sun. So when I see this, it's like someone who is very attracted to your love and your light. I also have Cupid's arrow. To me, this is like someone who's got struck by the love bug. It feels like this is a divinely connected connection. We do have the owl. It came out sideways, so it's like we are following our intuition, but we're not. It's like we're getting downloads on it, but we're still freaking out or obsessed or something along those lines. It's like we know this is for us, but it's something that we're like obsessed with the negative on. So I also have love and the rose. To me, rose talks about like the unconditional love and beauty that someone holds. And I feel like this person really does love you. This person has a lot of deep emotions for you and they hide it, especially when they were with that other person. And I definitely think that you need to listen to your intuition more. The shell here to me always reminds me of the high priestess as well as the divine feminine. It's someone who's tapped into their emotion and into their intuition more. There's something inside this shell. What's inside this shell? It's like little bees or something. Purple and red are in here, so crown and root chakra might need to be healed. Especially when you heal one, the other one might be out of balance too. So when one chakra is out of balance, the opposite will also be out of balance, which is really funny because there's a red and purple, and red is root and purple is the crown. So I definitely feel like maybe crown chakra activations or root chakra activations are significant. You might be having head aches or lower back pain. So that's what I have for you guys. If you want your own personal reading, you can book with me at moonlightdivine.com. Please remember, I'll never DM you nor comment that you need a reading. I know the right people are going to come to me. It's not a big deal. But I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye. Hello, pile 3. If you picked the 6 of Pentacles or this green quartz crystal, I can't remember what it is, but if you picked it, welcome to your reading. I definitely feel like this person is someone who is overly giving. They give a lot of time and energy and effort to the people that they really enjoy and love. But they focus a lot on finances, on stability, and they worry a lot about providing that for somebody that they care about and love. This is someone who is very in their masculine energy. They are very giving with their time and energy, and they don't just give that to a lot of people. And so if this doesn't sound like your person, I definitely don't think that this pile would be for you, unless it's someone new coming in. But I channeled the song Payphone by Maroon 5, and so I definitely feel like this is one of my reconciliation piles. It's someone from the past because they're wanting to reach out to you, they're wanting to message you, they're wanting to call you, they're thinking of the past and like the things that went wrong. And it seems like you and this person are at a distance. Maybe you're in no contact. Perhaps you have this person blocked, but they're missing you a lot and they're trying to figure out whether it's too late to fix things. And this person is in their head a lot. And I see someone who's like picking up their phone to text you and they get really nervous and they put their phone away. And I'm also seeing like someone standing in the rain or like seeing lots of rain. So when I see rain, like this person is in a very dark place in their mourning, but rain is cleansing. And so I feel like they're being cleansed of this mourning energy, but they're mourning the loss of you and the love that you shared. And they're telling me like you were their sunshine and without you, there's no longer sun. So that's what I was getting in the energy for you, pile 3. We're going to go ahead and tap into the energy with my true emotional deck here. All right, pile 3. Who's this person coming towards my pile 3? Who is this person coming towards my pile 3? Can you give me some guidance on who this person might be? No strings. I feel like this is a connection that may not have gotten off the ground. I mean, it could have been, but this person feels more of like, oh shit. This person feels more of like someone who the connection never really got off the ground. You guys both knew you had feelings for each other, but it never really went into a relationship. Maybe you were like situationships, friends with benefits, that kind of thing. Oh shit. Bumping heads. Oh God. Okay. So your egos. your egos fought each other a lot. It's like the pride of wanting to be right. Okay. Living in the moment. I feel like there was a lot of misunderstandings in this connection. I think that both of your egos had run rampant, where like one was career focused and all that stuff, and then there was like this energy of like, it feels like anxious avoidant attachment. So it's like someone who was very anxious, and when they didn't hear from you, they're like, okay, well, they don't love me, they don't want me, like, etc. And then the avoidant is like, oh my God, I need my space, I need my independence. And so there was a lot of misunderstandings in both sides, where we're trying to keep it like low key, trying not to hold expectations. And because of that, like it feels like the anxious kind of moved on. It doesn't have to be that, but it definitely feels like someone thought that they didn't want the other person, or vice versa. I can't even talk. This person is trying to give me like a bunch of emotions that I can't process. So maybe they didn't know how to process their own emotion. And I feel like you both fought each other on your belief systems. It feels like someone would say one thing, and then yes, there was like, I think you agreed with them, but there was a different viewpoint that you had about it on like why. And so I don't know what happened between the two of you, but something happened, some kind of shock tower moment, and one of you ran. It almost feels like one of you tried to move on from this connection, and the other person didn't understand how it got to that point. It's like you thought that things were moving in a good direction, things were good, and then all of a sudden they weren't. So in the meantime, I feel like you both have been career focused. I definitely feel like there's been a lot of resentment here with the love-hate. I definitely see like this person is worried that you won't take them back. They're kicking themselves for how they hurt you and for the decisions that they've made. It's almost like I made the wrong decision. I made a bad decision. And so they keep thinking about that over and over again. And I honestly feel like it's both sides. You both are kicking yourselves over this connection. You both miss each other. You both want to be together, but you don't know how to move things back towards where it is that you had it before. It's like, can we even get it to the connection it was before? Because a lot of trust has been broken. It's been broken. There's broken trust here. So let's get the tea. What's the tea in this connection, Spirit? What's the tea in this connection? What's going to happen? They're intimidated by you. You're a boss queen. Queen bee here. Boss bitch energy. Hell yeah. They're intimidated though. They're not used to having a baddie. Oh, there's also legal issues here. Talks about immigration lawyers. Maybe they're going through divorce. Queen rising. Oh, hell yeah. You're stepping into your power, baby. And it came over right over Queen bee. I love when we get like little spiritual nuggets there. So yeah, you're going to continue to empower yourself and be the queen bee and cock blocking. I feel like you have a lot of suitors around you. I think that this person is going to try to cock block when people try to flirt with you. That's very interesting. It's like, nah, that's my person. Nah. Ain't shit. Ain't shit. They think they ain't shit. That's the like second time I've gotten this card in this reading today. Hustling. Yeah, I see a lot of like working their butts off, trying to focus on money, making it rain, etc. Yeah, you're unbothered. You're like, whatever. You're going to act unbothered. You're like, I'm in my power. I'm focusing on me. Oh, shit. They got bad karma for what they did to you. Creativity. Copies you. Feeds off you. Interesting. Okay, so I definitely feel like they're going to come back. I feel like they're going to block you from getting into a relationship while they figure out whatever it is that they're fixing for themselves. I think that you're going to stay unbothered. I think that you're going to find it funny that they're trying to cock block you. I don't think it's going to make you mad. I think it's going to make you like laugh because you want them. You don't want any of these other people. You want them, but they have to figure out what it is that they need to fix, right? And you're just like, I'm just going to be over here hustling, working my ass off, like focus on me, doing my glow up, doing my skincare, whatever. And they're stressing out over it. They're like straight up stressing out, and it's cracking me up. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get some messages from the Hidden Truth Oracle, what they want to say. What does my Pile 3's person want to say to Pile 3? Please, Spirit, who's coming to them in the love department? What does they want to say to her, to them, to him? What does they want to say? Okay. I bury myself in work to forget you. Huh. Like literally what I said. What I said. You came closer than anyone. Oh, they feel like you are the closest thing to like the person that they have been dreaming about. You are the person that they've been the most vulnerable with. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I feel like that's been very recent. Like I keep seeing like a year and a half energy. Like they've been thinking about you a lot. So many things remind me of you. They get signs of you everywhere. I'm literally seeing your initials and something specific that you used to do together. Like they see that a lot. And certain songs as well. Like songs that remind them of you. They see a lot. I left before you could leave me. Yeah. They got scared. I love you unconditionally. You know what though? They left before you could leave them, but they regretted it. I can't stop thinking about you, and I feel like that's their karma. That's their karma. They literally think about you all the time. All the time. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. Yeah, they learned their lesson. They learned the lesson. I knew exactly what I was doing, but I don't think they realized how much it was going to hurt them. So, with that, let's go ahead and see what my Pile 3 needs to do. Pile 3, what do you need to do? What is your advice? What's my advice for Pile 3, Spirit? What's the advice? What shall they do? Do not overextend yourself. Yeah. And a lot of times with the Six of Pentacles, it talks about someone who's very kind and very caring, almost to the detriment of themselves sometimes. So don't overextend yourself for someone who's not giving you back the same energy. I feel like they know that you're a rare find, and you need to understand that you're a rare find. Stop giving wifey privileges to boyfriends and situationships. Work in progress. Keep going. Keep it up. You're doing the right things. Just keep standing in your power. Change course. All right, looks like things are shifting for you. Things are shifting for you in your favor, and I love it. All right, so with that, we are going to do a charm bowl reading. If you need to turn it down because it gets too loud for you, go ahead and do that now. Oh shit, we got a lot of letters today. Okay. We got Z, R, L, I, G, A. No, I said A. I don't, maybe it is A, but there's an F. Another Z, N. I'm seeing Finn. I'm seeing girl. Girl. I heard like I give a fuck. I think that's why I said A, because like I give a fuck. There's an N here. There's 3 Z's. So I feel like someone who is losing sleep and is getting very tired. Another person who's sleeping a lot. Yeah. Grin. Okay. With that, I also have the feather. Follow your spirit guides' advice. You're following your spirit guides anyways. Just know that your guides are with you. I also have divine timing with the clock. Everything's going to happen in the right timing. Just give it time, give it space. I think you're already doing that. You seem like my baddie pile for real. And then I have the cloud with the rain, which is funny because didn't I say I saw someone standing in the rain? Just extra confirmation. This person's going through a very difficult time and you are their sunshine. They're currently purifying and cleansing their own energy. So that's what I have for you, Pile 3. If you want your own personal reading, you can always book with me at moonlightdivine.com. Please know I'll never DM you nor message you or comment on anything saying you need a reading. Those are fakes. They're scammers. Just block them. I hope you have a great rest of your day and thank you for stopping by.